But what did happen was I started getting better. Every day I got a little better, just like the days get a little longer after June 21st. You don't notice it right away, but by September, it's obvious the days are shorter. Well, that's what happened to me, and good things started happening. I stuck to not putting any more of those opiates in my body. It was miserable for a while. There was a point where I really couldn't function. But almost miraculously, I ran into a friend of mine that was a doctor in Vicksburg, Mississippi, and he had interviewed me years before for a job there, and remembered me. And he was in charge of the treatment center there in Vicksburg, and he had studied and learned about this new medicine. It was new at the time, called Suboxone. This was 2005, 2006, somewhere in there. And he highly suggested I try it. For me, it's not for everybody, but for me, it was like a miracle. I could think clearly. I didn't have to worry about the cravings as much. I mean, they were drastically diminished. I could focus on what I needed to do, and it really catapulted my ability to get back to health. There's pretty much two pretty strong schools of thought about that, and I respect both sides. I don't think we should start an aerial spraying with Suboxone, but it's a tool that should be in our toolkit for those of us with opiate use disorder. So anyway, after that, my friend Randy, who had seen me and suggested this, he actually almost within a few days got appointed to the medical board in Mississippi. And he said, Dave, if you want your license back, it'll take a little while, but I think I can help you. And at the time, I'd never even considered. I thought that was over. I thought, I've been arrested. They've taken my license. That part of my life is done. I'll never practice again. I even started studying for the LSAT and kind of things to move on with my life. And so when he said that, it was really like the first glimmer of hope I had.